Hi guys, hello from Houston. It's Vicki. Good morning to you. This is Wednesday morning before Halloween, and I have been away for a week. I have been on vacation, and I just wanted to visit with you for a while this morning, and I'm going to do a quick makeup look. I'm going to get out for a while, and I've got to go check on mom, and I need to pick up a prescription, so don't need to put on a bunch of makeup, a full face, but I did end up putting my eyeshadow on. I wasn't going to, but I decided to. And I'm going to show you how I do a quick foundation. I kind of put everything all together and put it on with a brush. So stay tuned, and thanks a lot for joining me. Okay guys, so let's get started. I'm going to pull you in a little bit so you can see a little bit better, and now that should do it. And it is freezing cold. Oh my God, Houston very seldom gets in the 30s and 40s. And I think this morning when I took my granddaughter to school, it was like 43. Oh my God, you know, I know to some people, like in the northern states, they're going, oh my God, that's nothing, you baby. But to us, that is cold. So it is cold in the house. But I do need to put a little bit of makeup on. What I'm going to show you today is when I want to just spend 5 or 10 minutes on makeup, not spend a whole lot of time. This is kind of what I've been doing, especially since the pandemic has started. You know, we're all staying home most of the time, which drives me insane still. I hope everything is getting better, but let's get started. I have some orange juice I'm drinking. I promise it's not anything in it. It's just orange juice. I have done my NuFace routine this morning, so I did a quick one. It lasted about 10 minutes. I just put my, I put my NuFace gel all over my face, and I just kind of did the up like this with my NuFace 3 times on each side. I did underneath my eyes, and I did here. If I ever want to just do a quick routine, that's what I do. If you'd like to see that, let me know and I'll show you that. So I finished my NuFace routine, and it says on there that you can leave the gel. I don't like to. It feels weird on my face, and I don't like how my makeup looks. So I have washed my face with my Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel. There you go. And now I'm going to put a little bit of this is my Thayer's, it's the Thayer's Facial Toner Oil-Free Rose Petal. And I just kind of do this just to kind of make sure everything's off my face, all the oil's off my face. I just want to get my face clean, make sure it's ready for makeup, make sure it's ready for all my serums. Okay, and see, my face was clean. So while I do a quick makeup routine this morning, I kind of wanted to go through a list that I made up this week after watching some other YouTubers do some videos about this. It has to do with kind of what has changed during the pandemic. And for me, maybe also what has changed during, since I've retired. My purchasing has changed a little bit since retirement, and it definitely has changed since the pandemic. And so while we put makeup on, I was going to talk a little bit about that. If I'm doing a quick put on makeup in the morning, I know some people are going to go, oh my God, this is crazy. But I have this little palette. Instead of putting each serum into my hand and rubbing it all over my face, I'm in a hurry. So I'm going to take my vitamin C, 2 squirts. So the next thing I'm going to drop in there is a couple of drops of my ordinary lactic acid. 1, 2. And then I'm going to put a couple of drops of my Coenzyme Q10 from Timeless. A couple of drops of that. And then I'm going to put some of my IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizer. When I went into Ulta one day, I received a number of these samples. I love this moisturizer. It's really great. I haven't purchased it yet because I think they gave me like 5 or 10 of these. So I've been using them. I'm going to mix it all together and I'm going to quickly put it on my face. And I have a mirror over here that I'm looking at. And I know some people are probably going, oh my God, that's kind of crazy. But you know, if you're in a hurry, I do want the serums on my face. I mean, I feel absolutely naked without all my serums. And I know that they're good for my skin. And I want to get them on. And I just want to get them on in a hurry. This is my Elta MD. This is my sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 44 spectrum. I can't talk this morning. It's too early. And I put a couple of pumps in there. And I'm going to put that all over my face. And this has a little bit of a tint to it. So it kind of keeps some of them give your face a real white cast. But this one does not. It's SPF 44. It's mineral sunscreen. It's very good for my skin. It doesn't burn my eyes. So everything is on. So while that's soaking in a little bit, I am going to put a little bit of eye cream. This is eye cream by Estee Lauder. It's the Advanced Repair, and it really says Advanced Night Repair, but I feel like this is such a good eye cream. I use it even in the day. So the first thing on my list that has kind of changed is I have cleaned out my closets and I'm getting rid of clothes that I don't wear. It's just crazy to have all these clothes. Of course, really my whole life, I have gone up and down in size, and I probably have 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s in my closet. And I just decided that there is no sense in keeping clothes that have stayed in my closet for years and years and I never wear them. And I think if I gained weight and I needed those clothes, would I really wear them? Probably not. I would go out and buy something new. If I lost a bunch of weight and I got back in my 12s, I don't know if it will ever happen, to get back in 10s and 12s, then I would want new stuff. I don't want that old stuff. So I actually did something that I saw a lady on YouTube talk about hang your clothes backwards in your closet. And I know this takes a lot of time, but I actually did it and it actually worked. And I didn't follow it exactly 100%, but she said, hang all your clothes backwards, turn the hangers around backwards. And in a year, look at your closet. And the clothes that you haven't worn in a year, or even say a year and a half or 2 years, if you haven't worn something in 2 years and you haven't turned it around, you're probably not going to. And I actually did that in my closet downstairs for the clothes that, especially my winter clothes that, the winter is coming. And it actually works. I pulled a lot of clothes out in the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to give them either to Goodwill or to the Battered Women's Shelter here in Houston. So I am going to stop keeping clothes that I don't wear and that I don't need and that maybe someone else could use. And it's just, it is just ridiculous to keep all that stuff. I'm going in with my Color Science Total Eye. This is just going to go underneath my eye. So just gently rub that in, pat that in. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, a little bit of an orange tint. So it just kind of helps cover up. And I even put it up on my eyelid to be used as kind of like a primer up there. And the next thing I'm going to do is, this is my new IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. This is medium warm 32. This is a pretty good match for me. And this is something that I'm just going to put 2 pumps on my brush. And I'm going to dot it on my face. Gosh, guys, I don't know what just happened. We lost electricity. I had to come back on, and I'm not even sure I got the camera exactly like it was, but I think I did. Geez, it is really storming outside. We are having wind and it is really cold. Okay, so let's see, where was I? Oh, so I was back to putting foundation on. Always bring your foundation down on your neck a little bit. And I'm not putting a whole bunch up here because my bangs, I've already done my hair. But this is a really pretty foundation. It looks really good. It looks really natural. It stays all day. and I really enjoyed it. I've been using it for, I think about a month, so I really liked it. All right, so now we need a little bit of concealer, not a whole lot, but we need a little bit, and I'm gonna put a little bit of the Sephora. This is the Bright Future Concealer, and it's got more like of an orange cast to it. I'm just patting that. I'm gonna put a little bit of my NYX Wonder Stick, just to give me a little bit of contour. Just a little bit right there, and right there, right here, right here. My nose, just to make my nose look smaller. I don't know if it really makes my nose look smaller. I don't think I have a huge nose anyway. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Bronzer palette, and I'm just going to kind of mix all of these colors together. And I'm gonna go over what I just did. On my nose, here. Always remember to kind of blend that in. Now we need a little bit of blush. So let's see, what's second on my list? Uncomfy shoes. I am not purchasing at all any more uncomfortable shoes. I'm not going to. I don't work anymore, but I don't want to wear high heels just running around town. And with this pandemic going, I am not wearing high heels, of course. And I can remember going into Macy's and buying shoes that really weren't comfortable, but I would buy them anyway because they were beautiful and they would match beautiful with a dress or a pantsuit that I was going to wear to work. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to buy uncomfy shoes. I'm 60 and I'm gonna wear comfortable. You can still wear beautiful shoes. There's pretty booties, there's pretty heels, there's really pretty shoes, but they need to be comfortable. I'm giving up on taking shoes off after wearing them for 2 hours and you're going, oh my God, my feet are gonna hurt for a week. No, I'm not doing that anymore. So this is a highlighter. This is the HelloHalo by Wet n Wild. It's After Sex Glow. This is the one I've used for I don't know, a month or two. I love this. I just really like this. And just down the middle of my face. Okay, so what else? That's about it for the face. Can y'all tell I got my hair colored? I got some extra blonde pieces put in my hair. I love it. Lady did it. It's beautiful. 2 things that I have decided that I'm not going to pay for anymore. And it doesn't have to do, well, it doesn't have to do with the pandemic or retirement. It's really just kind of trying to be a little bit more thrifty, I guess. And I have canceled my beauty boxes, my beauty subscription boxes. And I hated to. And I may start them up again. But for now, I have enough makeup. I have enough samples to be able to, for 2 years, I wouldn't need to buy anything. And I don't really need anything in the beauty box subscriptions. So I have stopped those. I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. Oh, this is by Milani. And this is just a little pot. And it's just a really pretty color. It's just a really good color for my eyebrows. It's 04. It's called Brunette. And it's called Stay Put Brow Color. And if I just don't want to use a pencil, and since I've put a little bit of the blonde in my hair, I kind of like a little bit different, maybe a little bit darker color. You can tell that my eyebrows that have been, I'm getting up close so you can see. You can tell that my eyebrows that got microbladed last year, it's time for a redo or a touch-up. So I'm scheduled for that in about a month. So I'll take you along and show you how that goes. But you definitely can tell that I need a touch-up right now. So while I do this, and I'm going to look in the mirror right here, what's the next thing? Oh, the other thing that I was going to tell you that I've kind of stopped purchasing. I have stopped purchasing makeup wipes. I know a lot of people like makeup wipes and they come in handy. I mean, I know they do. If you're ever just exhausted at night and you just don't really want to mess with taking your makeup off, which is such a no-no. And I can't remember the last time I went to bed with my makeup on. But I guess if you didn't want to do your whole facial routine, if you had a wipe, it would be okay to use it. And I know other people that use them for just kind of starting getting their eye makeup off and stuff, and it keeps their washcloths from getting so dirty. But I just don't like them. I have tried several of them. I have tried the Kirkland ones from Costco. I think that's right. I have tried Walmart's. I've tried Neutrogena, and they're all okay, but they all kind of don't feel great on my skin. I just have gotten to where I just don't like them. And I looked at some of them the other day and I was going to try a new one. And I thought, why keep trying these things? You really don't like them. They're not cheap. And you really don't like them, so stop purchasing them. And okay, brows done. They look better. So I'm not purchasing them anymore. Maybe after the pandemic and after maybe my mood changes, maybe I'll go back to purchasing them. But for now, I'm not going to. I'm going to use this is my Laura Mercier setting powder. I love this stuff. And I'm not going to set my whole face. I am just going to set the middle, and I'm not going to use very much. I'm just going to put a stripe right there. And I'm just going to that just kind of helps, gives your face a little bit slimmer look right there. And then I'm going to set just in the middle of my face. Like I need a little bit more blush. I'm pulling out my Sahara Blush 2. Oh, I love these blush colors. And that gives me a lot more color. And I want a little bit of color. And I want it to look a little bit gold. I mean, to go with my shirt that I have on. So that looks better. Have a drink of orange juice. To you in your morning. Okay, now what? I think I'm going to use my Highway Queen on the Run palette. This is by Urban Decay. It's a little palette. You can tell it's not very big. And it's got some beautiful colors in it. And it's got some beautiful colors that will look really pretty with this gold shirt that I have on. And I'm going to put Coast, which is the lightest color in the palette, all over my eyes. Okay, and just put it all over. And I think these are all Morphe brushes that I'm using. I think I have a couple of It Cosmetic brushes, but most of these are Morphe's. So the next thing on my list that I've kind of changed is I'm not getting my eyebrows waxed anymore. It's a luxury. I mean, it's very nice. It feels great. It makes your eyebrows look wonderful. And I used to get them done all the time. And if you need them shaped, I mean, you really have to go do that, you know. But mine are shaped and I like them because of the microblading. And I don't really have to have them waxed. Now, I have been plucking on myself. And I have also been using this Flawless. You can get these anywhere. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's got a little light on it. And you just kind of take it back and forth. And it gets the hairs off. You know, it's not as good as waxing, I don't think. But it's fast and it's easy. I'm not getting my eyebrows waxed anymore, so I'm not going to pay that. And unless I have a special event or something, I'm just not going to. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put what is this called? Road Soda. This is almost the color of my shirt. So I'm going to pack this right there and then bring it in. And I don't want to go too low with it. I'm going to go up with it. It's a really pretty color. And just get it in this corner, start in this corner, and then go. Last night I dreamed I was back at work. Isn't that crazy? So I haven't worked in a year. I've been retired for a year, and I love it. And I've stayed busy, and I feel better, and I'm walking, and I've lost weight. But last night I dreamed that I went back to work, and it kind of, when I woke up this morning, it kind of made me sad. I miss everybody at work. I loved, you know, not that I didn't love my job. I did. I loved it. And I loved my group. I loved everybody in my group, and I miss all of them. I miss our lunches and our meetings, but I also love retirement, and I know it was time. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put, this is called Roswell, this color over here. I'm going to put this on my lid, not all the way over. I'm just going to put it about halfway, and I'm picking up quite a bit of it. Let's see. And I'm putting it just right there on the edge. The other thing I have kind of been trying to do, some days I do good and some days I don't, is stop getting coffee and Diet Cokes out all the time. You know, if I counted up how much money I spent at Sonic getting Diet Cokes, I mean, I could have stock in Sonic. I'm not kidding. I go there all the time. So I have kind of tried to stop that. Now I'm taking Highway Queen. That's this color. It's a little bit of an orangey color, and I'm gonna put this right there right underneath my eyebrows. And that kind of brings it all together. Okay, and a little bit down here too on the inner, just to make that pop a little bit. Now there's this one called Rest Stop, and it has a little bit of glitter in it. Let me see, I'm gonna pick some up on my finger and see if you can see it. It's really pretty color. I'm just gonna put it in the middle and then kind of bring it in just a little bit. And it just kind of makes that stand out right there. And I think that's beautiful. And now I need to just get an absolutely clean brush. It's a clean brush. And now I'm just going to kind of smooth it all together, kind of make it blend, blend, blend. Take it on this side, blend, blend, blend. Those are really pretty colors. And I'm going to use this color, Roswell. And I'm going to go about halfway over. I'm not going to go all the way because that kind of makes my eyes look little. And see, that's a pretty color too. This is my Clinique eyeliner. I'm going to pull my mirror in so I can do this. I'm not going to make a wing or anything. I'm just going to line this as close to the hair as I can get. Just a really thin little line. This Clinique, what is this? Clinique, well, it's upside down. Clinique Pretty Easy. These liquid eyeliners are really great. It's really, really thin, and you can really line your eyes really simple with it. It just lays right there. I think I'm going to use this mascara, and it is called Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. This is really great mascara. A friend of mine, Robbie, told me to try this, and I have used it since. I love it. I put just a little tiny bit underneath, not a whole lot. And then I'm going to put 2 coats up top and just brush through the first time. Y'all hear that wind? I mean, it is blasting out there. And it is cold. I am freezing in here. And I'm going to have to turn the heat on, and I don't want to because it makes you so, I don't know, it makes you dry. And okay, so that's 1 coat. That's pretty amazing. Let's do the second coat, and we're going to wiggle a little bit. Oh my God, I watched The Bachelorette last night. Are y'all watching that? Oh my God, it's crazy. I won't tell you what happens if you watch it, but last night was Well, let's see. If I put this up on Wednesday or Thursday, it was the one that was on Tuesday. Oh, and Claire is the Bachelorette, and it's just nutty what's going on. I'm a fan, though. I watch it. I love it. And so many of my work buddies watch it, too. Then we call each other, and then we talk about it and talk about everything that's going on. Okay, so now I'm going to put some lipstick. So the lipstick I'm going to use is my Charlotte Tilbury. I'll put the color below. Lipstick that I love so much. It's just a very neutral. Just a very neutral color. I love it. So that is my quick and easy. It didn't take too long. What was that? About 15 minutes. So as far as my list, I have really thought about taking my nails off. But I love my nails and I've had them for a long time. I know that there are so many stick-on nails or stickers now, and there's so many nails that look like tips now. And I just haven't tried any of them. And like I said, that's not something that I've done yet, but I have been thinking about it. The other thing, since I've got my makeup done and I've got just a little bit more time before I head out, I also wanted to tell you that I'm going to put some pictures on here at the end of this video. The reason that I haven't put up a video is I have been on vacation and I had a blast. Me and my best friend went to Laughlin, and we went to the Grand Canyon, and we visited. We had a blast. We ate out. We gambled some. We were really careful. We wore masks. We flew down, and our flight was a chartered flight, and there were seats in between us. Each seat was empty, which I thought was great. They provided hand sanitizer. There was no food or drinks that were provided on the plane. The hotel was great. The gambling was, I mean, we did fine. We didn't lose. We didn't bring home a bunch of money. We did fine. We hadn't done anything together for a while. We'd both been stuck in our houses, and we just took the chance and just got out. And the Grand Canyon is something that I had never seen before, and it is just something that pictures do not do it justice. We got there and then we watched the sunset, and I was in awe. Thanks so much for joining me. I know it was kind of hurried today, and I'm going to put up another video at the end of this week. I want to tell you about my red light mask. I want to talk about my eyelash serum and some of the things that I've kind of been doing for about 3 or 4 months now. We're going to have an update. Join me. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it was rather quick, but think about some of the things that I talked about as far as the pandemic and, for me, retirement. I think we all need to think about, do we really need all this stuff? I mean, if you feel like you need it and you can afford it, hey, have at it. But it is probably something that I am going to start thinking about since I'm not working anymore. I will see you next time. I'm going to say goodbye from Houston. Hugs from me to you. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.